Hey guys, today we got a 2008 Nissan Xterra, and we're gonna remove the front and rear door panels for you, okay? Let me bring you in and let's get started. Now, first step is to remove the panel. We're gonna take off this little trim here. Once we get that trim off, we're gonna take off this little base trim here. Or you can try to get behind there and kind of just pull. So it's basically just a couple clips there. And then right here, we want to take this plate off because there's a bolt behind there. Easily take this off. I already took the other side off. So you just kind of get under there, pull that forward, and there's a 10mm bolt there. Let's go ahead and take that off. Sure it doesn't fall. And then we're gonna move over here to the armrest, and we gotta push this up. So kind of pull up here, and then you can get under there. And then you can just try to drive that up. There it goes. Clip there, so that just pops up. And then we're gonna take off that 10mm black bolt right here. You're not gonna take that one off. So once we got that bolt off, the next step is to take this switch off. Now, when we're pulling this switch out, we gotta kind of have to go up, but we also have to kind of bend it towards us a little bit because it's kind of tucked under the seal part here. Like I said, somebody looks like they've already been in here, so we're gonna try to pull up a little bit. Once we got it kind of lifted, I'm gonna try to pull it towards me. There it goes. I pull towards you, and then it comes up. So you want to pull this way so it can come up under this lip here. And then there's a 10mm bolt right there. So hopefully you could see what I did there. So I kind of lifted up here, and then it was like that. And then you want to kind of pull towards you a little bit so that you get this edge out from under here, right there. And then it just pops right out. And then there's a 10mm bolt or a Phillips screw right there. That's both. And then you could unplug the switch by pushing on that little tab right here. Push in and then pull out. A little tough. And then once you got that out, you could just pull, and it should come right out. There it is. Pull a little bit hard to get it up off of the frame there. And then your panel's off. So that one's pretty much done. Okay, so now we're gonna remove the rear doors. So same thing, we do need to take this trim off again. Sometimes you can get in here like that. You just get in here. Sometimes. Usually starting on the bottom is the best. And then you go like that. Just kind of pry it right there. Little corner. And like this. Pull out. There we go. And then there's a little 10mm right there. Take that off. Just so you can get your tool underneath there. And then try to come up all the way to there. There it goes. It's a little tough to get out. Push on the little connector, get it off. And here you can either try to lift up right here, just hard, like that. Again, you're trying to get it out of that lip right there. There you go. Just get out of that lip, and you're good to go. 10mm there, 10mm there. And try to get in here somewhere. Gotta kind of pull the panel a little bit, try to get underneath it like that. And slide down, pull towards you. Once you get that, the clips came off. So pull forward. And then it's actually tucked under the seal here, so you have to kind of pull it away from that seal a little bit and then go up. Put it back down, we gotta get it under that rubber seal right there. That pretty much does it for that. Alright guys, so we're going to put the door panel back on. If you've already worked on whatever you're working on, I actually tinted the window, and then I also replaced the door speaker over here. I do have a video on that. If you want like that, replace the original one. These are 2-ohm speakers. These are 4-ohm speakers, but they're 93 dB in sensitivity. So I didn't get much of a drop, because normally if you put a 4-ohm speaker in here with the lower sensitivity, that volume really drops. I compared it to the other side, and it sounds almost just as good as the other side. Actually sounds better, because that's obviously this is a 3-way speaker, and that's just a little coaxial. But anyways, let's go back to putting this back on. So we're gonna hook the panel back on. We're gonna bring this through. So make sure you get your rubber piece over the top of the little metal thing here. Just kind of push right there, push down, and then just let it drop. This needs to go further down. Sometimes you don't go all the way down, then the clips won't line up. Pretty lined up, feels like it's lined up. Push it in, all the way around. Little black one right here. And then be a little bit careful with this one, because this is a threaded bolt. Try to thread it in there first. And then that's the silver one. And then we have another black one right here. Go. Let's go ahead and plug in our switch. Snap that in. Let's get this up here. Push down, snaps right into place. And then we have our little plate right here. This one will go in first. It has the 3 guides. Just put it in. Snaps right in. Same thing with this. Has the 4 guides. Let's line that up. There we go. And then lastly, make sure to line those up. And that should just snap down into place. Okay, so once you've done whatever you need to do in here, I installed the speaker. So now I'll go ahead and run this cable through here and hook this and make sure we go back under there. Let's go first hook it on there. A little bit of work to get it in there. And then right here, we just want to make sure we get it under the seal. So kind of push down right here. Go. Make sure it goes in all the way on the bottom. Find the gaps on the sides. Let's put our 3 bolts back on. So we have the black, one of the black bolts goes here. The other one goes here. And then this one I'm going to start it by hand, because that's a threaded bolt. You don't want to cross thread it. Let's get our switch, tighten it up, snap it into place, down, snap it into place. Let's get our little cover, put that in there first. Get our other little cover right here, line up the bottom one right there, line up the top, snap that into place, and then right here, line this part up first, right here. Make sure it's all lined up, snap it in, and we're done. So that's how you remove the front and rear door panels on a 2008 Nissan Xterra. Thanks for watching.